Planet Labs is down from its all-time high. The stock went from $51 to $29 in less than a month. And I haven't sold a single share. Today, I'm going to tell you why, and why I think this pullback is one of the best entry points this stock has seen all year. Welcome back to Guts Capital, where it takes guts to invest in what others overlook. If you're new here, I cover under the radar AI, space, and defense companies before the mainstream catches on. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming. Now let's get into it. First off, let me talk about why this stock is down and why I think retail investors are misreading this. So there are two reasons for this pullback, and neither one of them are thesis breakers. First reason is capital rotation. When SpaceX IPO'd, investors pulled gains from connected space economy stocks to buy SpaceX directly. So names like Planet Labs, Rocket Labs, ASTS have all been taking a hit at the same time. And that's honestly not a Planet Labs problem. That's investors rearranging their portfolios for a historical IPO event, which is naturally going to lead to some selling pressure. The second reason is fears of dilution. Planet Labs completed the redemption of all outstanding warrants on May 4th. When a company redeems warrants, retail investors hear one word: dilution. So with more shares potentially hitting the market, just means all existing shares are worth less. But here's the thing that most people are missing. So the warrant redemption actually simplifies Planet Labs' capital structure and will make less of a chance for future dilution. The CFO called it a move that improves earnings per share visibility going forward. So this is really a net positive for Planet Labs. Honestly, I would rather the company dilute now and get access to capital in order to grow the company, rather than dilute when they're in a bind or in a sticky situation. And also, this is just going to shake out those who don't have diamond hands. Now let's look at a chart, because technically this pullback is landing at a very important place. So right now, Planet Labs price is sitting just above the 200-day moving average, which has acted as support multiple times in the past. And at 23, well, really the low 20s is something we could possibly see in the near future. And I think that would just be another area to DCA or scoop up some more shares. And we could consolidate there for a while. Who knows? It could be one day to multiple months. But I do think this is a good area to either, if you haven't picked up any shares, will be a good entry point if you're interested in getting into Planet Labs, or if you've been buying in the past. I think this will be another good area that could provide some good gains in the future. And even with a 40% pullback, the overall trend is still intact. So I think this is just more the whole overall space sector taking a break or cooling off before we could see another big move higher or the next leg up. So I do think this is going to be, in the future, is going to be a historical entry point. So while the stock is pulling back, the fundamentals are honestly stronger than they've ever been. You can just go back and take a look at their Q1 results, and I've actually did a small deep dive into their earnings report in one of my previous videos. So just go back and take a look at that, and you can actually see me break down the numbers, and so you can get a better understanding. And here's something new that just came out today. Simply Wall Street published an analysis placing Planet Labs' fair value at $40 per share. So at current prices, that implies that the stock is undervalued about 20 to 30% right now. And at the same time, the business case for Planet is growing stronger. So honestly, this is just creating more of an opportunity for long-term investors to make money. Now let's talk about Planet's relationship with the US government and how their relationship is continuing to deepen. The NGA recently extended their maritime surveillance contract and awarded a new crisis response monitoring mandate. They're also delivering crisis imagery to intelligence analysts within hours. These are mission critical functions. These are not the type of infrastructures governments cancel, instead they expand on them. Now here's a story that unfortunately got buried during all the SpaceX IPO hype, and I think is one of the most important accomplishments Planet Labs has made so far this year. Their Tanager 1 satellite, which has just achieved the first ever detection of point source ammonia emissions from space. This research was published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, one of the most prestigious scientific journals in the world. They detected ammonia emissions from specific industrial facilities in Pakistan and Uzbekistan. I might have said that wrong. Facility level precision from space. Ammonia is a hazardous pollutant linked to respiratory disease and fine particulate matter. Until now, no one could pinpoint individual industrial sources from space, and Planet Labs just changed that. This expands their total addressable market into public health monitoring, environmental regulation, and industrial compliance. These are customer categories that did not exist in their thesis 6 months ago. The market for planetary intelligence keeps getting bigger. So here's where I stand personally with Planet. My average is still around $24. The stock is around $28, so I'm still slightly up in my position even after the 40% pullback, and honestly I haven't thought about selling a single share. Honestly, the main reason, the business just reported their best earnings right before it sold off. The CEO, Will Marshall, just published a roadmap for planetary intelligence describing an AI company operating in space. And also 9 Pelican satellites in orbit, followed by Gen 2 featuring NVIDIA chips that's on its way to the launch pad as we speak, a $900 million backlog, and a fair value estimate of $40 published today. In all honesty, the stock dropped because SpaceX IPO'd and there's fears of dilution. Neither one of those things changes what Planet Labs is building. I started this channel because I believe most people were overlooking the company, and that's still true. And a 40% pullback is just making the opportunity more obvious. So as we wrap things up, the fear is real, but the business is not broken. It's the strongest it's ever been. The fundamentals are accelerating, and the technology roadmap is expanding into new markets. The valuation just got significantly more attractive, and the defense relationships continue to develop. This is just another chapter in Planet Labs' story. So I hope you found this video valuable, and if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor by hitting the like button and also giving me a subscribe, I'll greatly appreciate it. You can also drop a comment down below, just let me know what your plans are here. Were you one of the people that sold out to buy SpaceX, or did you sell any other space stocks to not even buy SpaceX, just to sell and take some profits? Are you buying Planet here after this dip? Or are you just sitting on the sidelines just waiting to see what happens next? Either way, I'd love to hear it down below. And of course, guys, thank you for watching. And this is Guts Capital, where it takes guts to invest in what others overlook. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.